Hi, I'm Kirby Allison, and in today's video, I'm going to reveal my favorite summer ties. Summer is here and it is upon us. It is a time to enjoy changing over one's wardrobe, pulling out your linens, your lighter weight fabrics, and enjoying a little bit of a different color palette whenever it comes to your accessories than what you would otherwise wear in the winter time. Of course, here at Kirby Allison, we have one of the largest collection of luxury ties available anywhere. Our sovereign grade ties are made exclusively for us in the United Kingdom, completely by hand to the absolute highest standards with 100% English silk. These are a sovereign grade in every sense of the word, and that is the quality level that is good enough for us here at Kirby Allison. Now, of course, we have a massive collection of sovereign grade ties, but these ties that I've pulled out for you today are my top picks for the summer. So first, this is a printed silk daisy tie. It is a simple navy with the daisy motif. Of course, all of our sovereign grade ties you can see knot beautifully. We put a lot of work into the designing, the lining, and the shape of the tie itself to ensure that they knot beautifully and dimple. A lot of these ties are available in two lengths. Our standard length is a 150 centimeter long by 8.5 centimeters wide, and then we have an extra long 160 centimeters by 9 centimeters wide, that classic proportion. Of course, all of our ties are self-tipped. You can see that right here at the bottom. Of course, feature a little tie keeper in the back and our Kirby Allison sovereign grade logo, of course, showing you that these are made to the highest standards. So this is a great tie. Again, what I like about this tie is that large geometric kind of floral pattern that we have here, but not too bold. It's not ostentatious, but it certainly is a very appropriate kind of daytime office summer tie. So one of my favorites and one that you'll find here online at kirbyallison.com. Another tie that's quite interesting, we have this in several colorways. This is actually what I call our Sydney tie. I think that this particular motif reminds me of the Sydney Opera House located right there on the water. This is a beautiful summer tie. Again, great daytime business tie. It'd be great for the evening as well. It is a very complex tie. It's a jacquard, which means that it's woven, and it is a beautiful silver with this bright yellow or kind of golden yellow accent and navy accent. So this to me is one of the kind of hidden gems on our website. This is a beautiful tie. You won't see this anywhere else. It's very unusual. And one of the things I love about jacquard ties, and one of the characteristics that I think this tie exemplifies so well, is just that rich visual texture that you get with the jacquard. And the way that this is woven together with the varying kind of patterns here really takes that to the next level. So at a distance, it is a very subdued, very classic, very elegant tie. But whenever you get up close to this, you see incredible rich visual detail. And that's one of the hallmarks of a great tie that I absolutely love. Again, you can see this knots beautifully, just like all of our ties. It is self-tipped there on the bottom. And this is an absolutely beautiful sovereign grade tie. Continuing on, we have another beautiful sovereign grade tie. This is a printed silk. This is, I believe, the Lido blue, a beautiful hue of blue. Again, this is a geometric floral pattern, a Macclesfield, as you would call this, because of the small kind of repeating pattern or motif that you have right there. And again, knotting beautiful, easy to wear tie. I mean, this with what I'm wearing right now would be beautiful. And one of the things that I love about all of our sovereign grade ties, and one of the things that I really seek to achieve whenever we make our selections, is timeless and classic elegance and really universality. Ties that are easy to wear, that you don't have to think too hard when matching it to your outfit. They're just so beautiful, so classic. You could almost go into your closet and grab one blindfolded and put it on, and it would look great. And this tie right here, I feel really hits that mark. Beautiful tie. Now going on to this next tie, this is a really interesting tie that I have a lot to talk about. This is a beautiful pink tie, making it perfect for summer. Again, that visual rich detail, or that rich visual detail that I talked about, you can see that here. And we call this our mock grenadine. Now, of course, grenadine ties are perfect ties for the summer as well. I don't have any here because they're so obvious, but grenadine is a woven fabric. It's woven in Italy on the Lake of Como. There's only one factory that can do grenadines, and there's two problems with grenadines, or I guess two challenges, should we say. One, the price of grenadine is increased significantly over the last few years. I mean, we've almost had to increase the price of our grenadines by 50% to reflect the really increased cost of the fabric, but that's okay. It's a beautiful tie. Again, solid, rich visual detail. But one of the limitations of grenadine is that, they have a very, I don't want to call it a limited selection of colors, but pink is not one of the colors that's offered as part of the stock kind of grenadine program. They just don't make a pink grenadine tie, which I feel kind of a hole in their portfolio, if you will. And so we reached out to our tie maker and said, I'd really like to do something that looks and feels like a grenadine, but of course it can't be a grenadine because it's not available. And so this is a jacquard tie, so it's woven. It has a very special kind of open weave to it. It's not a grenadine, but we call it our mock grenadine because it showcases a lot of those same elements and characteristics of a grenadine tie. From a distance, it looks like a grenadine. It still has that rich visual detail. But whenever you get up close, you can see that, basically that kind of grenadine texture or pattern is created by weaving in a little bit of white into this tie. And I have to say, this is a beautiful summertime tie. I mean, with what I'm wearing right now, would be perfect. Again, timeless, elegant, classic, and easy to wear. We have this in a few different colorways online at kirbyallison.com. The next tie is the tie that I'm wearing. This is a beautiful red kind of crimson hopsack. Now, hopsack is a special woven silk that is still printed. So this is still a printed tie in the same way these two are right here. But as you can see, it has a little bit more texture to the weave of the silk. Again, visual texture is one of those hallmarks that I just find myself really gravitating towards. I really enjoy it. And so if you compare these two ties right here together, I mean, they're, for all intents and purposes, really kind of the same tie. This is a standard kind of printed silk, and this is one of our hopsacks, and you can see just the difference in visual texture between those two ties. Might be difficult to pick up on the camera. We're trying to get in as close as possible, but if you look at the photographs on the website, you can certainly see that difference. Again, great summertime tie. You can see I'm wearing it with a nice blue shirt. This is my bespoke Eric Jensen suit right here. And this is a beautiful sovereign grade tie, great for summertime. It's a bold tie, which I like. It pops, but offers that nice, subtle visual texture that I really look to in a great tie. And have to say that I found myself enjoying this a lot. Let's continue. So this is another great tie. Just wanted to call to your attention. Again, I would call this a great summer daytime business formal tie. It is a navy jacquard, a dark navy, again, perfect for the office, but it's got this beautiful little floral motif right here with that yellow kind of center there. It just has the right amount of pop. It is beautiful, it is elegant, it is subtle. And I have to say, this is an absolutely beautiful tie that I think really would go great for summertime. Jacquard, rich visual texture, slightly heavier kind of weight cotton. So there we go, my top picks for summer. Again, this is not exhaustive. We've got so many great ties online at kirbyallison.com, but I just wanted to pull these out because I feel like there's some hidden gems that just stand out to me as exceptional ties. Now, of course, one of the best ways to support the content that we film here on this channel is to visit kirbyallison.com, where you'll find the largest collection of luxury garment care and luxury shoe care accessories in the world, as well as other great clothing accessories for the well-dressed, like these sovereign grade neckties, braces, pocket squares, socks, cigar smoking accoutrement, cufflinks, and really so much more. So if you haven't visited kirbyallison.com, please take a moment to do so. Spend a little bit of time poking around, and I promise you'll find some absolutely incredible items that you will be sure to enjoy. As everyone knows, I'm Kirby Allison, and I love to help the well-dressed acquire and care for their wardrobes while exploring the world of quality, craftsmanship, and tradition. Thanks for watching today.